guys, hope you're all really well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup, hence why I'm barefaced. So I am cleansed and moisturised, and let's just get straight to it. So for everyday primer, I am currently using the Laura Mercier. This is the Radiance Foundation Primer. I love their primers. They do have quite a large selection of them. I kind of use about that much. Also, well, it kind of depends what I'm doing really, but sometimes I use a little bit of this. This is the MAC Strobe Cream, and this is in like the pinky pearly shade. Oh, it's Pink Light, that's what it's actually called. Then just for today, I'm just going to add in literally, because it is quite pearly. I just add like, oh my god, did you see that? It went straight back up. Just a little bit. It just gives a really nice like glowy sheen highlighted look to the face. I'm just gonna rub that in. I love this primer because it just soaks in so easily. I do my skincare and then I do my hair, so it gives my moisturiser time to soak in, but then when I do my makeup, I just need to get it like all done quite quickly. So that is like all settled in straight away. So for foundation, I have got two that I use on a daily basis. This is the NARS Sheer Glow. If you have been following me for a while, you'll know that this is my absolute all-time favourite foundation. This is honestly probably like, it's got to be my like more than 10th bottle. And this is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. It's your skin but better. This has got SPF 50 in. It's got UVA and UVB filters, which is so important to protect your skin. So this is something I discovered maybe last year, and this is my third tube. I had been using the shade Light, but I was finding when I didn't have fake tan on, it was a little bit dark. So this time I bought the fair shade, and it is quite a lot lighter. So when I do this, I have to bronze her up. So in an ideal world, I would mix the fair and the light, but it's just a bit of a faff having two bottles, isn't it? So I think in the winter I will stick with fair when my skin is lighter, and then in the summer when I'm a bit more tanned, I will go back to using light. So for everyday use, I'm kind of wearing this at the moment because it's slightly lighter on the skin, but nevertheless, I absolutely still love this. So on shoot days or days where, I don't know, it kind of depends what I'm feeling, but for today, I'm gonna use this. Although this is a CC cream, it gives amazing, amazing coverage. It basically is kind of like a foundation, but it just feels a little bit lighter, although this doesn't feel heavy at all. So I'm rambling already, let's just get it going. This is in shade Medium 2, Santa Fe. This is the shade I have always used. But again, probably a little bit dark for my pale skin at the moment, but when I've got a high neck on, I think it's fine. It's when I've got like a t-shirt and you can see how pale my chest is, and then my face is a little bit darker. That's never a good look. So I am putting this on with a Clinique stippling brush. Been using this foundation brush for ages. It's so nice. And I really like applying my foundation with a brush. This brush I find just gives it a really even tone, and it's so easy to use. I feel like because it's quite a big brush, you're not left with any like horrible marks or anything. You can really just buff it all in really nicely. I didn't use that much foundation either. A little bit does go quite a long way with this. You can buy a pump for the foundation as well. I have had a pump before and it is actually better, but I just keep forgetting to buy another one. It's actually quite hard just to use this little magnifying screen to do this. I just need to feel like I've got a mirror here as well. I just need to make sure that it's all blended. Okay, I think we're all blended with foundation. So now I'm gonna go with concealer. So I'm currently using the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is waterproof, full coverage concealer. I've been using this, sorry, a little itch. I've been using this for quite a while now actually. Really like it, it's good coverage. And I'm using the shade Light Warm. It's quite light, which is nice because I like to really brighten up my under eye. And then I have got a damp Beauty Blender sponge that I'm just gonna pat away. I like using the sponge for my under eye because I feel like it just gives quite like a flawless, like almost airbrush look. When I apply it with my finger, it just doesn't get the same effect. And also when I apply it with a brush, I feel like it's just moving, because it's with concealer, I think it is like thicker obviously, and you just want to keep it in that area rather than spreading all over your face. So I find with the sponge, you've got a little bit more control about where you're putting it, rather than with the brush is fine for foundation because you're like spreading it everywhere. With concealer, I like to use the sponge because I feel like you can just concentrate on the area more. Okay, I think that is all blended. Okay, so next I am bronzing up. So I have spoken about this product loads before. It's my only Chanel product I own and I love it. It is, now, my French is not very good, so let's just give this a go. Soleil Tan de Chanel. That doesn't sound that fancy when I say it. It's the bronzing mousse. I've had this for, honestly think like 2 years? No, a year and a half, and I've still got so much left. I use a stippling brush again and basically just swirl it around in the pot and then apply it like in a 3 motion. So I start on my cheeks. This is just like a really natural glow. Some days when I don't want to wear loads of makeup, or kind of like just need to nip into town but I need to put something on my face, I'll use the It Cosmetics CC cream and then this as well, just to like bronze me up a little bit. Sometimes if I'm wearing like a lower cut top or you can see more of my chest, I'll just like rub this on my chest as well because it just makes the skin look really nice. Then I add more bronzer because I like to be bronzed, and I'm using the NARS Laguna bronzer. I've been using this for ages as well. All the makeup I'm showing you today I have been using for years. I think once I find makeup that I love, I stick to it. There are odd things, like I'll try different mascaras, or I do try different products, but I kind of always end up coming back to my favorites. So I'm just using kind of like a fluffy angled brush, and now I'll just like do a little bit more defined bronzing, is that even the word? Try to just get in the hollows to give me some cheekbones. I still go along the top as well. Okay, so we are fully bronzed, and while I have still got this out, I use this as my eyeshadow as well. So I'm using the MAC 217 brush. I've had this for ages. It's like a really nice fluffy brush for eyeshadow. I am not precise at all with my eyeshadow. I'm not very good at eyeshadow. I just use one colour all over the lid and it works for me and I like it. So I just apply it to all over the lid. So it kind of looks a bit much and a bit messy. And then I get another clean fluffy brush and basically just like go around the edges to like soften them up and just to completely blend it all out. That's better. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to finish my skin. So I'm also using the NARS, or the NARS, what the hell? I think that was NARS and Orgasm mixed together. It's the NARS blusher. This is the Orgasm shade. This is one of their hero products and I love it. It is quite pink, but it gives such a nice little bit of like a glow. It just really gives like a nice blush to the cheeks, literally. You don't really need too much because it is quite pigmented. Kind of acts also as a bit of a highlighter as well because it's got a really, really nice like gentle shimmer in there as well. So mascara time, and I'm using this. This is the L'Oreal, it's the False Lash X Fiber Extreme. I love when they're like double-ended. I just feel like it makes my eyelashes go way better. Starting off with number 1. Might try and get really close. Are you ready for this? I've been using the L'Oreal Lash Serum as well, and it's really hard to tell on your lashes before you put mascara, but when I put mascara on I can really notice a difference and I love it. I really like my eyelashes to be like as full as possible and really black, and this just does such a nice job for me. Also, I never put mascara on my bottom lashes. I don't really know why. I just haven't done it for years. And when I do put it on, my bottom lashes are actually quite long, and it doesn't look, I find it doesn't look nice on me because they look too long and they're like really spidery. So just to define the underneath of my eye, I take my eyeshadow brush and literally just push it down to flatten it, stick it in the bronzer, and then I just go underneath the eye. I feel like this just like finishes the eye off really nice, and this sort of bronzy shade I find makes my eyes like pop up a little bit more, like so. Then what next? Eyebrows. I'm using the Bare Minerals Brow Master. So this has got two ends. It's got a spoolie on one end and the kind of like crayon, what do you call that, like pencil. This is in shade Cocoa. What I love about this is the shape of the nib. It's kind of like oval, so you're getting quite like a soft shape with it. So I always brush my brows up first. I had them microbladed last year and you can still see the shape, so I just follow the shape, but I feel like they definitely need filling in still. Okay, I'm not very good at brows, so I'm just gonna do this quickly. Brows drawn in, and then I use the L'Oreal brow gel. This is from the Isabel Marant Wanted collection. This is just a clear brow gel. Just like to go over them, pushing them up, and this just, I find this just keeps them in place a little bit more, gives them a little bit more definition. What have we got left to do? Highlighter. I'm using the NARS Capri highlighter. This shade is so nice. It's kind of pearly, but it isn't too much at all. I use one of these like fan brushes. I love these. I only got one of these for the first time about a year ago, and since I've got one, I don't put my highlighter on any other way. So I sort of like just fluff it in and tap a bit off because I just want a little glow. I don't want too much, and just go on the tops of my cheeks. Always go under here, kind of hard to get in there. Ooh. I'm not a professional with makeup in the slightest. I go a little bit here, and pull that down, and then Cupid's bow gives you a nice little pout. Okay, we're nearly there. I think we just need lipstick and then we are done. So again, from the L'Oreal Isabel Marant collection, I'm using this. This is in the shade Bastille Whistle. It's one of their matte lipsticks. I love this shade. I love the smell of lipstick. Don't know what it is, it just smells so good. Oh. Okay, and then I love to finish with a setting spray. This one I love. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. This is the Fix Plus Pink Light. It's kind of got like, I don't know if you can see in here, like a shimmer, and I feel like it just really gives your skin a lovely glow. And also I love the Urban Decay All Nighter. That one just completely keeps your makeup in place all day. So this is my everyday makeup, but if I was to go out, this is kind of what I wear anyway, because I'm not that adventurous with makeup. I might just put like more like goldy eyeshadow over this or something like that. But yes, thank you so much for watching. All of the products I mentioned in this video, I will link them below. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love if you could give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe whilst you're here. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.